Dave. Go ahead, start it
Oh,
off.
we are back with another live over here at Run the Ropes Media Podcast. Just got off of Saturday night main event, and I feel like that Saturday night main event is kind of like my energy right now, bro. It didn't move the needle at all. As far as just moving forward, I guess with the SummerSlam tag team match, like I saw that happening. I seen that coming. Especially with the interactions on Friday Night SmackDown. But bro, let's go ahead and start with the first match.
You want to start with the first one? Or you want to talk about? Well, yeah, we will. We'll talk about the first one because we'll wait for a couple more people to get in here for that main event because that one I feel like is people are going to be talking about for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
I got thoughts on that one, but yeah, let's get right into it. First match, obviously, you had Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was an all right match. Again, they're playing into this whole thing with the celebrities, man. The whole Jelly Roll and Logan Paul interference, very, very heavy in this. This match was pretty much the only reason for this match is to set up that tag match at SummerSlam. That was the only reason for this match.
Bro. That was it. And just the fact that Drew lost that last Saturday night main event and then he took an L this time. I'm like, bro, what y'all doing with my man? Yo, like,
yeah,
the direction, like they really got Drew McIntyre teaming with Logan Paul at SummerSlam, bro. Like,
wild.
Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I honestly feel like that's a waste for both superstars, bro. Like, why is Jelly Roll in the match? Like, who said yes? This is what needs to happen. Who said
TKO?
Who but where did this come from, man? Like, this is like you take away time from guys like, man, I don't know, Carmelo Hayes, guys like, man, Andrade, who just got back there, man. Like, what are we doing, bro? Jelly Roll, like, what are we doing, dog? Like,
hey, nothing against Jelly Roll's music, man. The guy's great musically, but hey, he does
in
not.
The ring, like
he does.
What's the point? So you basically leaving this for this man to go into the WWE Hall of Fame, because that's exactly what he's gonna go into the celebrity wing. Y'all better having Snoop Dogg in this match, bro. Like, it's just giving me DDP and Karl Malone versus Hulk Hogan and Dennis Rodman, bro. Like, these are the vibes. WCW days, bro. I'm not a fan of it, man. But needless to say, Randy Orton got the dub.
We're gonna be touching on this too. We're gonna make a whole separate video on the whole, Randy Orton teaming with Jelly and the whole Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre thing. I feel like that definitely deserves a separate video to kind of deep dive into everything. But as far as what we saw tonight, I mean, again, the only reason for it was literally to set up the SummerSlam match. Tune into that video to make sure you get our thoughts on how we fully feel about what's actually going on within WWE. I think that ties into the main event too, but we're gonna get to that very, very shortly. You want to touch anything else more on this before we move on to the next one?
I'm good. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I was watching, Saturday night main event and keeping up with what happened over there at AEW too, man. They had their big pay-per-views. All in or all out? Which one was all out, right?
Well, I think it was all in. No?
All in? Which one? Whatever it was, bro.
Whatever.
Like, they were going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They were going crazy over there too. But what was the next joint we had?
We had Solo Sakoa versus Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy put on a match though, bro. Like, real talk. Jimmy, hey, for brother versus brother, I'm taking Jimmy versus Solo over Jimmy versus Jay at WrestleMania, hands down, bro. Like, Big Jim showed up, bro. He didn't get the dub. I mean, I didn't expect him to get the dub, but he showed up, bro. And it's crazy that they said that that's his first singles first one-on-one singles match for a title, and since he's been in WWE, bro. They said he's had one other singles title match, but it was like a multi, fatal 4-way 6-man match, or whatever the match was. But this is my man's first time going for a singles championship one-on-one, which is crazy with a dang near 20-year career in the WWE is nuts.
Yeah.
But again, that brother versus brother match was way better than Jimmy and Jay at WrestleMania.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, listen, he also had Jacob Fatu come out too, so I guess they're gonna continue this whole thing because obviously Solo did get the victory.
Yeah.
I kind of had a feeling obviously Solo was gonna retain. It would have been really a very quick turnaround for him to lose the belt. Obviously,
yeah, I didn't see that happening no time soon. I feel
no, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, I feel like they're gonna keep that belt on him for some time, just to show dominance with this new faction that he got. It's always good to have a faction with gold in it. It just makes him just a tad bit more relevant,
Yeah. I mean, what have we been saying though too? I mean, especially with the interference at the end. Yeah, obviously had Tala Tonga, JC Mateo, everybody in there. They're setting something up for I don't even know if I want to say War Games already, but I feel like that's the direction they will be going down. It's just a little bit too soon to say it now. But you already know throughout the months, what are we going to be doing? They're going to be adding members to Jimmy and Jacob. I guarantee you Jay joins the group. Hopefully we see the introduction of Zilla and maybe, Roman. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Roman, I feel like that was the rumor all circulating through the internet that he was going to be returning to Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I just felt like this wasn't a big enough event to have Roman show back up for.
Yeah, okay, so but you say again, that. Hold on. You say that.
But we said we need him to show up to at least get a storyline for SummerSlam. Correct.
There's no other big thing happening until SummerSlam.
Maybe he just show back up at SummerSlam like he did last year.
He could, but apparently the thing was circulating again. You can't trust rumors that he was going to have a match in SummerSlam. He can't return at SummerSlam and have a match. So now we're gonna have another year where he's not even gonna be in a match at SummerSlam, bro.
I mean, that's what it's shaping up to be, bro. SummerSlam is about 3 weeks away.
That's it.
Unless Roman's gonna come out of nowhere and be somebody's mystery tag partner or something, or we got a man. You know what I'm saying? You got Seth Braun and Bronson versus CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and somebody else. And we got our third man. Our third man is gonna meet us at SummerSlam. Type stuff, bro. You know, so who knows? We still may see Roman, but it definitely would have been, good to see him pop up.
It would have been. I mean, what are we waiting for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, that's the thing with these whole things, right? Is with certain individuals, okay? So Roman Reigns, he was the top guy in this company for 4 straight years. And I still feel like he's a pivotal role in a lot of storylines.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk, the most notably right now. And, always the Bloodline, right? But, bro, you can't have him gone, and then when he comes back, it's still going to be immediately into this storyline. The longer people are out all the time consistently, how can we just keep throwing them into the same storylines all the time? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I get you. You.
At what point do we originally say to Roman, all right, man, if you just want to be this act where you're going to return and show your face maybe once, twice, 3 times a year, you can't be in any of the major storylines anymore.
Yeah, I mean, but Roman still put butts in them seats, though, bro.
He ain't putting no butts in the seats when he's not there, though.
Man, that merch still selling. You know what I'm saying? They still chanting his name, bro. Like,
yeah, but they're not paying tickets in order to see him when he's not being advertised.
I mean, that's true. But when he is advertised to show up and show out, he's gonna put butts in them seats. So he's still the top dog, and he's still gonna be in the main event. That's all. That's like Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar come back, he automatically throws himself back into the main picture. It's the same thing, and they dang near on the same schedule. He's on that
Well,
Brock Lesnar schedule,
Brock
bro.
Lesnar is he's the introduction of that
Yeah,
schedule.
he's on that Brock Lesnar schedule. So I mean, it is what it is.
It's tough. It's tough as a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. No, I got you.
It is. But the next one that we had obviously was the Seth Rollins and LA Knight match. Interesting, man. I mean, let's just talk about what happened at the end of the match. Seth Rollins apparently, tweaked his knee. I I was for sure. I texted you during it that was a work. I for sure
Mhm.
thought he was working that knee, so people would have forgot
Yeah,
by the end of that main event,
and then came out and
and he was
cashed.
gonna
Yeah.
come out to cash in. Didn't happen. So maybe it's a legit injury. I'm sure in the next couple of days we are gonna be getting information whether it was a real injury or if it was a work, but
Mm.
tough. If it is an injury, man, that sucks.
That suck. Yeah, bro. That's man. That's yeah. Especially with SummerSlam right around the corner.
Yeah.
That's man. Yeah. And Rollins has had history of having knee issues too, man. So
Yep.
definitely hope that it's just a work, but I don't know, man. Hey, like even with Liv Morgan, like these random like little freak accidents been happening, bro. So again, hopefully, because here we go again. I feel like a major storyline will be messed up, if that does happen. But my man said if it was real, Braun Breaker about to get up. Yeah, facts, facts. Yeah, facts.
Now here's the thing. I originally think that was gonna be the long play anyway. My whole thing with this whole, new faction and this all thing, this is what I've been saying for a while now. I thought me and you, let's just talk about the main event while we're talking about this whole thing. I said it to you for how long, bro? I said Goldberg is coming back for his retirement match. It Gunther won the title back from Jay for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I could have put all my
Yeah,
money
yeah.
on Goldberg winning, but not leaving the champion. Seth comes
Mm-hmm.
down, cashes in, becomes the champion, and there was gonna be some long play where Braun Breaker was eventually gonna turn on him and win the belt off of him. I could have put all my money towards that.
I still feel like that's how it's going to end with Seth Rollins versus Braun. I definitely
I
can see
do,
that happening.
eventually.
But um,
I mean, this is a great question if this is a legit injury.
yeah, real facts, real facts. I
Let's
mean,
say let's say it is a legit injury and he's out for some long time. I'm talking like let's just pray that this is not the case, but let's just say theoretically that he's out longer than the next year's Money in the Bank. Brother, they're gonna have to
yeah,
have some type of match for the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
vacated Money in
yeah,
the Bank.
yeah. I don't think that. Let,
Let's
let's
just hope not.
Let's hope that it's not. But Money in the Bank was what? So he'll be out for almost a year. Like if it's something like 5-6 months, he still can hold on to it.
Yeah.
And then that'll be a big, big pop, big surprise. He come back, from a 6-month injury with the briefcase and still, take that. That would be huge,
Yeah.
But again, let's just hope that my man's is good. But then again, maybe that's part of the plan, bro. Let's fake like he hurt, keep him away for a little bit. He come and cash in on. So I don't know.
It could be, yeah. Yeah, we
I
don't
don't know.
know.
We just gotta wait and see. Yeah, wait and see.
Talking about the main event, I mean, I wanna get your thoughts, but let me just lay out what I was thinking during this is it was in obviously Atlanta, right? It was a hot crowd throughout the whole night. I thought it was great that they were in on the match, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no, like, silent match, like, they were in for the whole match. It's a Goldberg match, you know what I'm saying? He's older. They worked the hell out of that knee,
Mm-hmm.
and that's another reason why I thought Seth was coming down to cash. Because if Goldberg ended up winning and he was out there
Yeah, he would have
hobbling
been hurt.
around on one knee, it would have
Yeah.
worked out perfectly for the cash in. Wasn't the case. He ended up passing out to Gunther. This is a horrible decision. I'm just gonna say it right now. Bro, why why go through this whole thing having Goldberg come
Yeah.
back a
Just to
legend?
have him take it. Yeah, just to have him take an L.
I get passing the torch. There could have been a better way. It could have just went to Seth Rollins with the briefcase.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like because of the competitor that Goldberg is, You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like him taking that L and him leaving, leaving with his head held high, other than him winning the belt, getting curb stomped, and leaving like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's two different type of salts. Like, that's real salty. You get I feel like surprisingly, I feel like how they did that, because at the end of the day, bro, who needs this more? Gunther or Seth Rollins? Gunther needs this a lot to put under his belt. I retire GOAT. Seth Rollins doesn't need any more accolades. He doesn't need any more. Like, this was one of those, like, pat on the back to Gunther. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like as far as passing the torch, we always said, bro, that Seth Rollins coming in and cashing in is not really passing on the torch. Like, it would have been dope. Yeah, Goldberg get the dub, but for Gunther to win clean, Goldberg goes out, head held high. He took the L. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like how it ended was a perfect set off. Then this man just being laid out in the ring after being cashed in on.
I fully disagree because of two major things. And I'm going to get to this comment in a second. So I know you saw it. I'm going to get to that in a second. Two major things. If you wanted him to pass the torch to Gunther, okay? You needed a much longer build than 3 weeks. You needed a bigger stage. You needed this to happen at SummerSlam or another big PLE. Because, brother, watching this match at Saturday night's main event with probably 10 commercials mixed in between a 10-minute match was atrocious. And then to put a legend out there and this happens, he just got completely cut off at the end of his speech. If you guys hadn't planned the speech, cut the match shorter. We didn't need to have Gunther and him throwing about 50 million punches and chops together in the match. Cut it 2 minutes short and let the guy freaking go out with a speech.
See, but then again,
he had the whole thing cut off. Bro, that's so disrespectful. That was his final moment, his final match. He ain't going to be on Monday Night Raw preaching, oh, thank you guys so much. This was his hometown, and you guys cut off his speech. This is almost as bad as cutting off Ric Flair's Hall of Fame speech.
Bro, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. First and foremost, had it been a shorter match, then people would have complained about that too. Like, he wasn't gonna win for losing, bro. Like people talk about his matches. Oh this. So soon as he started throwing in some different stuff, soon as he want to give us longer matches, then now it should. Hold on, bro. But now it should have been cut short. Like, I get you as far as the man. Y'all should have gave him a whole, his whole speech to go out. But what did I text you? You was like, dang, they cut his speech off. I'm like, bro, TV time is money. And when you go over on that TV time, bro, like, those are thousands of dollars every minute, every set. I don't
that's
know.
That's their fault,
exactly.
though, bro.
That's
mismanaging time.
That's 100%, bro. I'm not knocking you for that. But as far as the match, I feel like, again, if he would have had a squash match where it's just spear, chop, jackhammer, then we would have complained about that too, bro. So at least he had a decent match to go out on. At least
you're saying that, like, you're saying, thankfully it was a longer, and it wasn't just a
I'm not saying low, I'm just saying decent. I'm just saying at least it was a decent match.
It was a longer match with all those things just longer out. What did the length of this match actually do? Because him selling the knee didn't affect the finish. He was choked out. It ain't like he couldn't get him up for the jackhammer, his knee buckled on him, and Gunther, power bombs him for the victory. Cool. Him selling the knee for the whole match didn't affect the finish. He passed out. We're talking about wrestling here. We're talking about wrestling psychology. That made no sense.
Yeah,
I would have liked a shorter match and have that guy get his fucking final send-off speech.
Hey, WWE don't pay us though, bro. bad move. 100%, bro. And that's probably why. And it's probably why they tried to only have 4 matches. Like it was a shorter card. So I don't know how they would have, mismanaged the time, but they definitely did. You know what I'm saying? Who's to blame for that? Is it Goldberg's fault? Is it Gunther's fault? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But I will say this. I prefer the ending that we got over Seth Rollins. And that's crazy because I feel like a week or two ago, I would have been like, what I want and what I got is 2 different things. As far as like, yeah, it would have been dope. But then again, like, what does that add for Seth? Seth Rollins is just better off just beating Gunther, just cashing it in on him. You know what I'm saying? It will mean more as far as the storyline. Like they can continue to build off that. They can't build off of Seth Rollins beating Goldberg. So what? Then Gunther's just gonna be the next opponent. So you might as well just have them go at it. Real talk. I feel like having because again, truth to be told, bro, if Seth Rollins would have cursed some Goldberg, my man's wouldn't have had no speech, no way, bro. He would have been knocked out. So I don't know, bro. I feel like it was decent.
Well, that we're talking about apples and oranges. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing a speech and they cut him off. It's a little different than whether or not it was going to be planned for him to have a speech or not. And I also think you would be having a different tune if this was Stone Cold Steve Austin, who just got cut off on his retirement speech too.
Well,
let's be honest. Stone Cold got to go out at WrestleMania high note beating Kevin Owens. You know what I'm saying? It's just, bro. Like I've never like
comparing though, bro. Like
it doesn't matter. They're legends at the end of the day. I'm not comparing them. Not comparing them. I'm talking about the respect factor of legends, right?
Bro, but we know how the WWE, bro. Look who they just did to half of the legends. Big Show, like all of these guys, bro. Like it's WWE, bro. Like look how they disrespected the Big Show and he left. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they ran out of time. They ran out of time for Goldberg. It sucked. Like I thought he was gonna finish, at least get his goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Let him out. Like they they cut him off like it was the Oscars, bro. Like real talk, they did. At the end of the day, Goldberg is.
I hope I ain't the only one who thinks this way. You know what I'm saying?
What are we to do about it though? You get what I'm saying? Like
it ain't us. We're freaking wrestling fans, bro. That's what this podcast is about. What are you talking about? I mean, we're not writing the script backstage. I wish I was, because the shit that's been going on lately has been atrocious. I would have rather paid $70 for that garbage that I watched going on in AEW with somebody getting stabbed in the freaking forehead with a fork over and over again.
Yeah, that was wild, bro.
I mean, let's just be honest.
That was wild. Hey,
you want to go watch that?
Somebody said AEW cooking WWE. What's going on? That ain't true, bro. They had a good night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you watching every Wednesday and every Saturday, bro. Like they had a good night, but as far as cooking them, I wouldn't go that far, bro.
And I agree with this too. I mean, at the end of the day, sure, yeah, cool. But like, he also had a very long run in WWE as well, right?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, bro. Goldberg did not have a long run in WWE, bro.
Not long, but he came back multiple times and would win multiple championships. What are you talking about?
Bro, he came back for a year and then he left and then he came back sporadically.
But that's what I'm talking about.
That's not no longevity. He's like my man said, he's a WCW guy at the end of the day.
Okay.
And true, and that's honestly, now that we bring that up, that's kind of how I feel. Like they little broed him. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, no, they wouldn't have done Stone Cold like that. They wouldn't have done The Undertaker like that. They wouldn't have done Triple H like that. They wouldn't have done Shawn Michaels like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even.
I mean, you could argue The Undertaker. Though. I mean, I understand that they would put a lot more respect to him, but they sent that man out with broken bones, and he was a shell of himself when they kept sending him out there out of the curtain. So I don't know. I still feel like if Vince was in charge, they'd be sending him out in a wheelchair. But I mean, it is what it is. I guess we're just gonna have differing opinions on how you should treat somebody at the end of the career. I mean, Not everybody's going to get a John Cena retirement tour. I get that, but to cut the guy off on his final night, that's pretty disrespectful to me.
Yeah, it was
I think.
100%, bro. It was 100%. They shouldn't have done my man's like that. Goldberg winning a couple of those WWE titles was dumb anyway. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. A part of me wanted Goldberg to get that dub because that's something that me and Dylan was talking about for some time. Like Goldberg wins that Saturday Night Main Event, Seth Rollins cashes in, bam, we got that. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that wasn't in the script.
And I'm not even that mad that Gunther won. I'm really not.
Bro, it seemed like you're more mad about because they cut him off. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but that's not even fact. Wait, fact, Dylan Vince will still be doing a real talk. It'll be Stone Cold versus Undertaker, the first blood match in Saudi Arabia right now, bro. Real talk. That's funny though. But yeah, bro.
But I'm honestly not that mad that Gunther won. That's not my problem. You know, it's not. It's just the fact of like how they've been doing certain things as of late. I mean, I just read something too about the whole evolution thing and on kind of the disrespectfulness of what they've been doing with the legend women. Like you're not bringing them. According to Kelly, I mean, she hasn't heard anything from WWE, and then of course Evolution is around the corner, and they just want her to be in the crowd, and apparently that has happened with a bunch of these other women. I get not everyone's gonna have a backstage segment, but like, bruh, you guys are only gonna incorporate them in the crowd. I just feel like they're not doing right by a lot of people.
Is Kelly in the Hall of Fame?
I don't even think so. You know, and should she be? I don't know, but I'm just saying, like. I just feel like the way they've been doing things as of late, like, bro, they put more of a spotlight tonight on Jelly Roll than they did Goldberg, bro. Put that in your head.
But I mean, I get it. See, but here's the thing, bro. You preaching to the choir, and I want you to know that. But you got to also remember, Vince not in charge. Triple H is not in charge. Like I feel like, oh yeah, bro. Like this, I feel like this is a TKO move, bro. 100%. Like TKO is telling them what they can and can't spend their money on. Like WWE is not in charge anymore. As much as we want the old company back, it's not, bro. It's being controlled by others. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure Triple H. If I was a look, bro, like who's in charge of TKO right now? Who's the number one guy in TKO? Because I guarantee you that person is probably telling people everything they need to do. Then break. If Seth is injured, no mixed tag match. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping, and especially with AJ Lee coming, like I just felt like that match, bro. If we got Jelly Roll in a tag team match,
I wouldn't even put hope into AJ Lee returning at this point, bro. If she does, I'd be shocked at this point, bro. Because they already announced now. I don't know if you see that graphic. They already announced 20 out of the women that's going to be in that battle royal. Is it going to be a 30 women battle royal? A battle royal is not a Royal Rumble. Everybody starts in the ring at once.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have 30 in the ring?
Yeah, I doubt that. Unless somebody get attacked backstage and now we need a mystery. you know how that go, bro.
I don't have faith. I think
Dylan needs to go and watch some old school wrestling, y'all, to really cheer him back up, man, because he not feeling this. And the thing is, bro, and I just want everybody out there, like I honestly feel like, again, like you just said, like you're not upset that Gunther won. You're just upset that Goldberg got his stuff, his last speech cut off. I feel like that's 90%
that's the main thing. That 100% is the main thing, and also just the match itself, bro.
Now, what if they show the rest of it? Like live as exclusive Peacock, footage or something like that.
I mean, were they just gonna put it on YouTube? That's what they're gonna do.
YouTube get a lot of. It's more people that's gonna see it on YouTube than 15,000.
You're missing the point.
I'm not missing the point, bro. You just want me to agree with everything, bro. Like I'm just saying, like
I don't want you to agree with anything. You don't agree with anything I say, but I'm just saying
it's like I get what you're saying, bro. But like, what can we do about it, bro? Like
Michael Jordan giving a Hall of Fame speech, they cut him off. That's
but
not
it's Michael
disrespectful.
Jordan, bro. Like you comparing like
No, no, no,
A-list
no, 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 no,
people
no. I'm
compared.
asking a simple question. I'm not comparing anybody.
But
I'm just saying a
you
fact.
just said Michael Jordan, so you're comparing. I'm assuming you comparing a Goldberg situation.
I
You
just
just
said
said
I'm not
Mike.
comparing them. I'm
Okay,
just
so
saying, I'm
mhm.
asking you a question.
Okay,
Would
go
you
ahead.
think it's disrespectful if somebody cut?
100%, bro. But I ain't gonna
That's the
just be like,
question.
yes,
My
bro.
God.
I said it from the jump.
Not everything has a deeper meaning, bro. It's just a
But
question.
you said if Michael Jordan, I said yes. You said if Stone Cold, like how many people you gonna say Stone Cold? I'm gonna say yes. You gonna say Michael Jordan? I'm gonna say yes. You gonna say The Rock? I'm gonna say
Okay,
yes. Look,
okay. The
somebody just said
Miz, bro.
Goldberg is not Jordan.
The
Somebody just
Miz.
said that.
The Miz. Miz is giving a retirement speech. They cut him off. You think that's not disrespectful? You can
It's
name
disrespectful.
anybody. It's
It,
disrespectful to cut somebody off during their freaking retirement speech. I don't give a
Chad,
shit who you're talking about.
Chad, did I not say this from the jump? It's disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, okay, bro, I get it's disrespectful. No matter who it is, it's disrespectful. It's WWE.
Yeah, bro. I said this a while ago. I
Was
know
it an
you're on
issue
break.
with I
I
show
know
speed?
you're on
Gotta
break side. I know you're on break side about this. I
wait
get it.
about what?
But
Wait. I'm trying to get
hold
what's
on.
going on. Wait,
Well,
wasn't the issue with I show speed getting to the Roman spot? Well, I mean, I'm
bro, I've been saying I said that from the jump. So you can't be coming on here
what's that?
like all new acting like, I
Well,
wasn't
I'm
saying that
confused.
from the jump either.
I'm confused. What is the I show
It's on
speed
the
joint?
screen.
Yeah, I
Remember he
see.
was in the
I'm saying
Rumble?
like what's the relevancy with the
No
Goldberg thing?
idea. He's trying to compare. He's just trying to compare, saying like I have an issue with the whole jelly roll thing and all that stuff. I'm assuming.
Oh, y'all talking about like when we get like the celebrities in it? Yeah, all the celebrity stuff should be gone, bro. Any legend getting, but who said that it's not disrespectful though? I mean, I'm trying to see if anybody
I mean,
said it's not
I'm just saying. I
disrespectful.
hope I'm not alone in this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But who said that it wasn't disrespectful? Like I'm getting confused why because everybody in here not saying it was like yeah we acknowledge that it was disrespectful from the jump. Like it's been acknowledged it was disrespectful. They shouldn't have cut Goldberg off. Whether it's Goldberg, Michael Jordan, Stone Cold, they shouldn't cut him off. I guarantee they won't interrupt Raymond's. But y'all also missing the point.
you can name anybody is my point. My point is I said this from the jump. It was disrespectful, and then you just wanted to compare them to other people. I was just throwing names out there to just put it.
I didn't compare him.
Let me speak. You did because
Who
I
did I
wasn't
compare it to?
comparing. Man, all right. We're gonna have to get off this topic, guys. This is gonna be this is
I'm
on the rope where we run around the ring.
I'm confused right now, chat, because I ain't bring up nobody else. You asked me about Stone Cold. You asked me about Michael Jordan. I ain't asked you about nobody. From the jump, we said it was disrespectful. TKO are the clowns. Yeah, those are the ones, like the stuff with the divas. I ain't hear nothing about the divas, but for Kelly, she's saying that they only putting her in the crowd. I guarantee y'all, these are TKO moves. I don't think Triple A, like I said, I told this to Dylan a while ago. I feel like ever since TKO got in charge, things ain't been the same. Triple H ain't got the final say. Vince ain't got the final say. It really ain't even in the family no more. It's people that they got to say yes or no to now. So definitely feel like it was a TKO was like, up, time to go. Cause look how they do the people, bro. Like just in general, I don't feel like TKO really knows the business enough to really be involved with WWE stuff, bro. They don't. They don't know the importance of a Goldberg or the importance of letting Goldberg finish. They looking at it like it's money. What we've been saying, bro, ever since it's all about money. The Royal Rumble being in Saudi Arabia is probably not the best thing for wrestling. But guess what? They want that money. They saying that Goldberg was still talking and it's 9 o'clock. Oh, after a minute after it's 100K. They don't care about that, bro. They don't. Us passionate fans, we care about it. But them, it's all about the money. That's why you got Slim Jim tables. That's why you got fireball ladders. Because everything now is all about the bread. If they gave
every former Diva major screen time, it would get old and repetitive. True, I get it, but you got to remember what event we're talking about, Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Evolution. The whole point of this pay-per-view is to pay tribute to the past and show how evolved the women got from the Divas era. So if they didn't show them or have any type of segments with them, it would be a little disrespectful because those are the women that paved the path. That's the whole point of the PLE. Do you disagree?
No, I agree, but as far as who they call up, like again, I feel like it's just levels. Maybe they looking at Kelly. I'm surprised Lita not there. Like I feel like it's hella divas, or I don't even want to have to call them divas. Like,
and I agree with you 100%. There is levels. I'm not saying that there isn't. Right? This
so
is in any major sports anywhere, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's levels to everything, right? And there's going to be people who get preferential treatment over other people. I fully agree with you 1,000,000%. When Roman Reigns returns, he should be in the mix of the main event. I get it. That's not my point. My point here, okay? And first off, you guys are forgetting there really ain't that many women legends out there, right? It was relatively new that women even started wrestling in the first place. So, yes, there should be a spotlight on the legend women for an Evolution all-women's pay-per-view. And I know you agree with that. I'm hot right now, all right? I'm hot.
Yeah, I mean, we can tell, right bro. We can tell, bro. My boy Dylan, man, he about to RKO. He about to RKO the next person within the next 2 feet away from him. I get it, bro.
You wanted this, by the way, bro. You wanted me to start doing this on the podcast.
Hey, I want you to be you, bro. I want you to be you, bro. Like tell how you feel, man. You know, like again, bro. Like it's wrestling. We all got opinions. You know, just like sneakers. We all got opinions. You know, like Kelly, me personally, if it was Lita, I get you. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean,
but again,
but here, and not to cut you off, I feel like women's evolution in 2018 completely different because guess what? I feel like they were ran by a completely different batch of people and people who actually cared about the business of wrestling and not just making money off of the business, bro. Yeah. I just feel like that's where we at now. So no, she might not get that treatment when Vince and Stephanie was in charge. Compared, like Stephanie, we ain't really seen much from when women's evolution happened in 5-6 years ago. Stephanie was the front runner of that, bro.
Yeah,
I can't 100% say Stephanie is the front runner of this one. TKO is the front runner of this joint right here. So we shall see. And crazy thing is, I'm excited for that PLE. You had Naomi attack Jade tonight at Saturday Night Main Event. I think Evolution is going to be good. Real talk. I'm excited for women's evolution tomorrow, bro. I think they're going to have some banger matches. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. It was just a lot of wrestling on the day between Great American Bash, NXT, excuse me, Saturday night's main event. And then you also had the AEW, pay-per-view that I was checking in on news as well. Got a new AEW champion in Hangman Adam Page. Bryan Danielson return, aka Daniel Bryan show back up. Darby Allin show back up. So yeah, AEW they had a match. Me and Dylan, we kind of talked about the main event of that, and just the gruesomeness of AEW, bro. Like that's the only thing, man. Like WWE, we had first blood matches, but like this is next level wild though, dog.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Like we've seen people get busted open accidentally. Wrestlers get hit in the head with a chair, they cover up their blade or whatever the case may be. But to actually see a human being stab, and this is not fake, bro. Like you literally seeing it's too much.
It's a little too much.
It's too much. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Even the finish, I mean, pretty much hanging the guy. I mean, Hangman hung Jon Moxley.
Yeah, bro. Like, wow.
It's a little tough. You all said something about scissors. No, it was a fork, bro. Like a little kitchen fork.
Bro, like stabbing my man in the head. Like this was a Scream movie, bro. Like,
yeah. Like the only thing I'll say as far as Jon Moxley, kudos to him for going to AEW because he's doing exactly what he wanted to do in
True that, bro.
WWE, and he didn't get the opportunity to do it. He pitched some of these crazy ideas, turned down, and Tony Khan's listening to them all and letting them do it. So, hey, that's where he wants to be. That's what he wants to do. Kudos to him. I mean, some of those are just too much for me to watch, bro. I mean, there was broken glass everywhere in the
Yeah,
ring. My man was
bro.
just getting
Like,
raked on it.
bro,
It was tough.
I remember seeing Swerve versus Hangman, bro. All the Hangman matches be crazy. And my man actually had a needle, bro, and stuck the needle through like dog. My man's getting stapled with staple guns in a tongue and in a cheek. I'm just like, dog.
Yeah.
Like, man, let's go back to the days where wrestling was fake, bro. Because man, y'all literally about to hurt somebody doing that stuff, bro. Cool, we want to see somebody get busted open, bro. But like I need to see all that, bro. No. I did it, man. I did it. So again, we had a lot of wrestling today, y'all. Let us know in the comment section below what was your favorite event from the day. Again, whether it was NXT, WWE Saturday Night Main Event, whether it was AEW All In. Again, a lot of good wrestling. We got a lot of good wrestling tomorrow as well with Women's Evolution. So man, bro, if we can call Goldberg, we'll let Goldberg finish his speech right here, bro. Real talk.
This guy,
guys. On the podcast, bro, I'm gonna DM Goldberg and ask him, bro. Like, if you want to get on the podcast, bro, and finish what you had to say, man, come on over here, bro. Real talk, man. Real talk. And all jokes aside, y'all. Like, real talk. Yeah, they definitely should. Especially, I get you, Dylan. You know how sometimes, bro, me and Dylan, we different. You know, like we get each other point of view weeks later. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say, bro, I get your point of view now before in 2 weeks when we start a video. I'm like, you know what, bro? Like,
bro. Break's funny, man. By the way, we are good too. This is like we just have this banter back and forth because we're wrestling fans. Hey, there's nothing, bad blood between it. But he's funny because he'll text me or we'll start a video or something. All of a sudden, he's like, "Hey, bro, remember when you were talking about this?" I'll be like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, I do remember. Remember when you were telling me I was wrong?"
Hey, that's my bro, man. We like the Rock and Stone Cold, bro. At the end of the day, man, we two ghosts at this. But again, y'all, let us know how y'all feel about everything in the comment section below, bro. Anything else, man? Take us home.
That's it. Stay tuned. After Evolution tomorrow, we're going to be going live just like we just did with our instant reactions. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to have a bunch of content too next week, kind of breaking down a little bit more of each different thing. Again, I kind of want to dive into some of these other topics from tonight and Evolution, and then obviously we'll have to see what happens on Monday Night Raw as well. So like the video, subscribe to the channel.
All that good stuff.
Other than that, man, anything else?
That's it, man. You got your boy Break.
Got Dylan.
And we out.
Peace.
Bro, this was like